Alright, we're back. I'm going to do that eye, and then I'm going to do this other eye. We're working on the face here. Just up and around. And I'm going to sweep that out. Try not to pull it out if you can help it. Let the knife do the work. Alright. That's about right. Okay. Take it a little further. Just a tad deeper. Alright. Now we have where the actual eyes are going to go. So what we want to do is we want to take our knife, and we have that drawn on there, kind of like so, right? And where that lip is supposed to extend out a little further, and if it doesn't, you just go ahead and extend it out later, but this comes in a little bit. Alright? So there's a little bit of an overlap, so we're going to put another stop cut in. Let's do it from here. And very carefully make that turn, bring it up to the bottom part of the eye, or the top part. Try not to pull your knife into the eyelid up there, okay? Then you're going to take your knife and you're going to scoop, do the V cut on the inside of the eye first, just like so. Alright, see how nice that looks? Alright, then what you're going to do is you're going to do a little V cut on the outside. Take off that hard edge. And you can redefine that eye a little bit more later, like this up here can be cut out. Okay, that's what it looks like. And that's great. Okay, now we're going to do the other eye. I always said the second eye is tougher because it's trying to make things match. It's not always an easy thing. But you know what? No two things are going to be exactly alike, so this comes with practice. You know, and I don't always get it right either, each and every time. What you want to do is go from the top of the eye, stick it in pretty far, come down and around, and bring it up under the eyelid. Then go on the inside of the eye, take that first V cut out on the inside of the eyeball. Now, one of the other things you can also do with these eyes, I do a lot of the eyes pretty well the same, just different sizes for whatever you're working on, you know. Okay, that eye is just a tad bigger, but that's okay. We'll work it out. Alright, so there's your eye. Alright. Now if you didn't extend it far enough, then you come down here and you just extend that out a little bit. And the other thing you want to do maybe is up here at the corner, at the very, very corner, you just want to take a little triangular cut to make that eye a little more rounded. Okay. See what a difference a little bit does on an eye when you can take those little corners out. Alright. It does make the eyeball a little bit smaller, don't worry about that. Alright, so there we go. Okay, now we still have those little knobbies to do on top of his head yet. But his head is pretty well finished, and we're going to go ahead and keep working on the body here. So we're going to scoop this out a little bit more. Take all those hard marks off from the saw, you know, or from the block, those dark spots on the wood. Because you want your knife to hit every portion of your wood, so when you go to paint it, it's going to look extra nice. It won't get darker with when you paint it. There's a question on my blog the other day about staining, and it was so blotchy, and I had asked this person if they were sanding it before or just using knife cuts. Usually if you just use the knife cuts, you won't see that blotchiness, because all this is the same texture all over the carving, except on your end grains it will be darker. So, you know, that's just something that I'll bring this up, this next area, just a little bit further. See what a difference some stuff makes when you just go a little further, a little deeper, when you redefine areas. It's pretty neat. Okay, so I'm going to start rounding the legs a little bit more, trying to get them more rounded. They're a little on the square side, so if they are, you just go down the center and redefine your line in the center here to make that deeper. Okay, just like so. And then you can go ahead and round it a little bit more. See how if you go deeper, it looks so much nicer on a piece. You know, within reason to go deeper. You know, if you take it too deep, it's not good. But I mean, just redefining those lines can make a world of difference on a carving. Just like what we're doing now. Now, of course, the feet need to be done a little bit better. And we're going to bring this all to up to his legs, you know, this down a little bit more. There we go. Because more of a hoof look, not just rounded. Alright. We had a lot of rain last night when I was taping the other night, and appropriate with what we're working on. We had a lot of flooding this morning. Our bridge was definitely flooded out this morning. So I had to go away and had to go all the way around. So they had barricades and things up down below. Just notorious for it. But I'm not sure how many inches of rain we had in an hour. A couple. I think we had 4 or 5 inches of rain last night. It's one thing if it's over several days. It's when we have those tropical rain type things where it just dumps it. The water has no place to go. Especially in the winter now with things frozen over for a few days. Yeah, it definitely has no place to go. Alright. That looks pretty good. We'll be back.